Not like today. Good afternoon, it's Nat the VeloGrapher, and today, well, I'm in my studio. I just did a headshot of myself, and I'm gonna head out for a ride. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you how I lost 5 kilos in 4 weeks, healthily, not water weight, proper weight loss. I am not at my ideal weight yet. I am 172 centimeters tall and currently at 65.5 to 66 kilos, depending on whether I put myself on the scales before I take a dump or after I take a dump. So maybe also depending on how much I've eaten the previous day. I don't think I dumped half a kilo of crap. Anyway, join me on a ride today. Gonna share that with you. Enjoy the beautiful sunshine outside. Weather forecast says it's gonna rain next week, so I want to get my K's in. So see you on the road. It is an exceptionally beautiful day today. Sun's up. It's about 22 degrees. Not much wind as far as I can tell for now, but absolutely beautiful. Couldn't be more happy about the weather today and feeling fortunate about being able to go out and ride. Gorgeous. Hope you're having a great day while you're watching this video. Okay, so my comment about the wind not being around today was premature, and the wind is starting to pick up. As usual, it's a headwind, but hopefully when I get back, on the way back, it'll be tailwind. Absolutely 100% clear. My intent of this video is not for fat shaming people and wanting them to become skinny. No. It's really about my journey in wanting to have a better power to weight ratio, especially after having been off the bike for almost 3 years. Coming back was really painful. And in summary, I got shingles about 4 years ago. What happened was that the nerve pain continued, and whenever I exercised and went into zone 4, zone 5, and basically anaerobic efforts, my skin would suddenly start to tingle and a burning sensation would take over. Every brush of my skin, whether it's a loose fitting jersey or the wind for that matter sometimes, would make me feel like my skin was on fire. So it was really bad. I tried going out a couple of times on rides, and while riding, if I was riding in zone 1, it was fine, or zone 2. Essentially, when people stopped for coffee, I would get off the bike and it would hurt like hell. It would hurt like hell. It would hurt so bad, I wouldn't be able to sit. All I would do was just stand around, waiting for the pain to go away. Guess what? The pain would go away, and when the pain did go away, everyone's coffees had been finished, and they'll be ready to go out and ride again. That wasn't really fun. When people put in hard efforts and I tried to follow, well, it just hurt. So off the bike. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you the full story. I am now almost 100% well, which is really, really good. And yeah, I wanted to shred a few kilos to get my power to weight ratio good. Now you might ask yourself, you might be asking, what is power to weight ratio? So, very simple. You take your weight and you take a certain power output. Let's say your FTP, your functional threshold power, the amount of power you can hold for about 1 hour. More realistically, it's like 20 minutes. And then you take the power and divide it by your weight. So if you were a really small guy or girl, 50 kilos let's say, and you had an FTP of 200, you would have a 4 watts per kilo power ratio, so 4:1, which is pretty good. In fact, it's really good. Most people don't even have that, at least for amateur cyclists like you and I. Oh, why do I find myself climbing every time I'm talking? Oh well, good training. So, I wanted a good power to weight ratio. I was a couple of weeks ago, about 69, 70 kilos, thereabouts. And you might say, yeah, that's a little bit chunky, not too bad. But I wanted to get my weight down so that I could have a better power to weight ratio. Now, your power to weight ratio is absolutely critical when it comes to going uphill, like I'm doing about 300 watts at the moment, and at 70 kilos 300 watts would give me what? Let's do the math. Just over 4 watts per kilo. But by dropping just a few kilos to 65, I would have a higher power to weight ratio, which means for the same amount of effort, I would be going faster uphill. And uphill's what it's all about, right? Going fast uphill? Not really. But being able to go uphill without using as much energy, because you are lighter, is also way cheaper than going out trying to be a weight weenie and basically getting the lightest bike you can. How about just shedding a few kilos off your own body, if you could, before you start going, let's see how much I can spend to get a few hundred grams lighter. Alright, so number 1, I reduced my sugar intake. Sugar is really, really, really bad for you. Do a quick Google search or even on YouTube and you see the harmful effects of sugar. Makes you sluggish, gives you a higher chance of getting diabetes, and well, it makes you fat. So I reduced my sugar intake. Wasn't easy. Sugar cravings, wanting something sweet. I've got a sweet tooth, like I love eating sweets. Give me lollies, ooh, M&Ms, yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, I love that stuff. But hey, to get a good power to weight ratio so I can climb, reduce sugar. And after, it took about 2 weeks before I really felt that I was not craving sugar. So number 1, reduce or remove sugar intake. I couldn't remove it, I reduced it. Number 2, the next thing I did, close to calorie counting but it wasn't, is to reduce my caloric intake. Essentially, I would eat a little bit less. I would eat and I'll stop eating once I felt like I was sort of full, you know? Instead of stuffing myself full like a suckling pig ready for slaughter, I just ate, and when I felt, yep, that's enough, I stopped. There were days where if I wasn't up and about as much, I would just skip one meal altogether, and it would usually be dinner. So cutting back on the calories I took in was a little bit difficult because I love my croissants, I love bread, and Asians, you like your rice and your noodles, all the carbs basically. But those carbs are also the very ones that are not really good for you, not great, especially if you're trying to shred and maintain. So I reduced my carb intake, had more fruit, vegetables, and also drank plenty of water. So by reducing your meal portions, that helps heaps, and that's what I did. So that's number 2. Okay, number 3. Now this might come as a surprise to you. Get enough sleep. You heard me right. Get enough sleep. Not enough sleep has been proven to be a cause of obesity and weight gain. So if you want to shred to get a better power to weight ratio, go get some sleep, guys. Get good REM sleep. Sleep early. Wake up early. Whatever floats your boat. If you want to wake up early or wake up a little bit later, that's fine. But get good sleep. It worked for me, and I'm pretty sure it will work for you. I've got a bit of a tailwind. Quite half tempted to try to get that segment PR again. No, oh actually there is no wind. Let's see what I can do. 40 k's an hour. No legs today. Shame. No wind. Some days are just like that. No sprinting legs today. Anyways, get a regular exercise program in. So if it's riding, like me, go out, spend half an hour, 40 minutes riding. Whether it's on the turbo trainer or outside on the road, just get your blood pumping, get your heart rate up, exercise. It helps a lot. Now we're on to the 5th and final tip of what I did. So for number 5, I recorded my progress. And you may go, what does recording your progress have to do with weight loss or shredding the kilos to get a power to weight ratio that's better? Well, it holds you accountable
and it also motivates you to do better. Better at staving off the sugar, better at drinking more water instead of soft drinks, better at going to bed early to get a good night's rest, better at living life. At the end of the day, it's all about a fulfilling life. It's all about doing things you really want to do in life and being able to be healthy enough to do all that. And that's what I want for you guys. So those were my 5 tips. I wish you guys all the best. And if you have managed to do so, or if you're on your journey of shredding just so that you can get a better power to weight ratio, or maybe to fit that pair of jeans that you couldn't from like a couple of months or a year ago, let me know how you're doing. I'd love to be part of your journey. Heck, I'd even hold you accountable. Just drop a comment below. And as usual, if you like today's content, like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell, ding, so that you will know when I upload my next video. Enjoy, guys. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the music and the scenery. Ciao for now.